people. TBG again. Just give me a second. What's going on here? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Just give me a second, guys. I just need to test something. Should be coming on. Why am I not hearing in-game sound? Let's check this. Yes. Volume is up here. So it should be up. See? Oh, excellent. Okay. Okay, I think we're good to go. Just one more thing I need to test before we proceed. Share. Yeah. Should be good. Good to go. Okay. Let's restart this. And we should be fine. I think we're good. Alright, I think we're all set right now. So I just want to show you guys something which I did offline. I want to show that let me just put this down a tad lower. Should be fine. Okay. So I went to this package here. Right. Let's go. Where is under contracts? And got Bonucci, right? Got Bonucci, and that's someone who I think will definitely help us going forward as well. So it should be fun. Let's do the daily play. It's just a normal standard penalty kick. Should be fun. Nothing too hectic at the time. Go this out. There we go. Oh, interesting. Let's check something. It's unlimited, isn't it? I think. Go there. Go there. Should be somewhere creeping out. Yeah, there is. Nothing really major at the time. So I'm gonna show you something, guys. As I said, got Bonucci who's available, who should be good for the team. Right now I just need to solve like there is Bonucci there. Let's say action, let me go. Well, Hulk can go, so I'm not gonna use him that much. Bomo, I'm tempted to sell him, but I'll keep him for now. Reactions, release, yeah, release definitely. Okay, if there's a gun, what we can do, go here, where's Bonucci there is, that details, that level training, there. No, it's up to 29, isn't it? I think they're still gonna need to make it a bit cleaner. Yeah. Okay, let's see. 100 or 102, which is what we expected. Right? Let's see stats. Obviously, it's gonna get better once you get into the main lineup. Should be there. Right? 106, 106. Let's see. Not the quickest. Definitely not the quickest, but stat-wise, he stands up. Right? So something with him. What is worth trying him out and seeing what difference he actually makes, right? It's a bit better, but maybe it's just an in-game thing that needs to be a bit better. Okay, that's fine. Let's go swap these two for now. Right. I was thinking of that for 2-1-3 a bit earlier, so let's try that. Let's change formation for 2-1-3. Right. Then him, then we go and help you out. Yes, shift them up a little bit. Fine. Put this two like so. 82, the 4.7. Yeah, let's just see how this is gonna pan out this well. But listen to back. That's fine. Let's see. Yeah, it's more like pace and power and all that. 5, 3, needs to be 10. Much more sharper now. Run. Oh, you know what? Might be one of the vilest things I could do. One of the vilest things I could do. I have an idea. That might be the vilest idea I've had in an awfully long time. So this is what I'm thinking. Put him there, and then there, and literally just think that guy's right. Yeah. Then he can come there. Yeah, better. There we go. That's impenetrable. Now we just need to fix that right side. Lamine is the obvious one. Oh, is this Salah? Oh, you know what? We could potentially try him to be a right midfielder, but do I have enough tokens? That's the question. F3. No. It's not gonna help. I don't have enough. I've converted him into a red mid. Unless you put Lamine, should be suitable for that. Okay, that's fine. I think principally, let me see if this setup can actually help. Let's see if this can help. Who am I looking for here? No, I'm going there. I was meant to go at the squad number. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right? 7. This should be 11. Right? I'll return here. So we don't have the sharp shooting, but Holly should be able to do a decent enough job. Some left-footed option we're gonna have. Okay, that's okay, that's okay. Let's test it out and see how far we can actually go with this. Clearly some people have made moves before. They should have the intelligence to deal with it, right? Yeah, it's a back thread, which means they're probably gonna be gaps in behind. Let's go. Just want to test this a bit more, see how far we can go.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. There's the whistle.
It's always intriguing to see just how much influence Bonucci has over the game here.
Part of a famous back three, of course, that is written into Italian footballing folklore.
Yeah, and he was the most adept with his feet and build-up play, Peter. I would say his style of play is more sweeper.
De Rossi! And there's an early warning shot across the bow.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Cannavaro, and it's Valverde. Raul, Yamal carries the ball down the right, shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Stood up well to him there. Yamal. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Intense at the moment.
Raul. Maldini, too strong, too smart. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Rodri, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Valverde, well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Spread it left. He's got away. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Cannavaro did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. He's shifting through the gears here. And the pass is intercepted. And here's Pullet.
They're not bad.
Oh, nearly, but not quite.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but still very good quick thinking on his part.
If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Yamal is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. Bit of an appeal, but nothing
there,
doing.
yeah.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And he's managed to get free. Thinks about the shot. Good decision by the keeper. Got that exactly right.
Yeah, Arsenal could have been trouble right
That
there.
is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Not quite there yet.
Yamal. And it's Valverde. Opts for safety. To Maldini. Musiala! Oh, that's fabulous.
It's not gonna work.
Serginho. This looks promising. Oh, good spread. Oh, no joy this time. And that is expertly dealt with. Cannavaro, always a very imposing presence at the back. Pinches it off him. Rodri. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. He's in a great position here. And he's lost his man here. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Varane did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Engages and forces him off the ball. De Rossi.
Oh, man.
Either side giving way. It has been tight. Yamal. He has found the way through.
That should be
Yamal!
fine. I'm not too worried about that.
He's got away with one there.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
Now it's Hullet. And Hullet!
So
Just
there's
off target.
smash and grab
He's
right
not
there.
happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
Not necessary there. Not sure if the guy's still gonna make it through though. Ah man, go away. That's a long pressure.
Pedri. Yamal proves just a little bit.
That's fine, I'll take that.
The referee says that is that for the first half. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying.
If only you could have been
Any
able
opinion you'd like to
use it
express
in
on the
middle,
first
though.
half?
Well, I think they can be very happy with the flow of the game so far. They're moving the ball around very nicely. They're creating opportunities too. They must need to find a way to add that touch of quality in front of goal, that extra clinical edge.
So we reached the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
France have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Rodri producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. De Rossi conjures time and space where few can. Cannavaro. De Rossi. And he's forced to go back. And it's Pepe. Cannavaro. Wriggles his way through. And it's Valverde. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do
Not
that
necessarily
collectively.
still practicing
And
through,
here's
though.
Yamal. Valverde.
Really.
Still absolutely nothing to report here, goals-wise. And here's Hullet. He'll
Excellent.
try for
Well done.
distance.
That's all the way from.
Oh, it's fabulous! That is a gem! An absolute gem! He has given that the lot. Bang!
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
The first breakthrough.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
Rafael Varane has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. And it's Musiala. Musiala getting forward. He's found the way through. Bops him off in and wins back the ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, welcome to the modern game. You get hounded as soon as you get the ball. You can't take time like that.
Well, now it's a race for the ball.
I should have done a bit
That
better.
defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Yamal. Defending in numbers, sharp, and can he finish? It's loose now, and they want to get it back.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just...
Puskás! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Barcelona really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Raul receives it in a good position here. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And this is Puskás.
Oh, great feat, that.
And Puskás!
Should have switched over as soon as the damage was done.
And it's Rodri. In with the challenge. Still just that single goal, and we are nearly done. Cannavaro ventures forward. De Rossi. Valverde. And here's Hullet. It's Hullet! It's bounced back off the post. No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Valverde, renowned for his long-range shooting. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. And here's Hullet. And Hullet! France have a free kick.
Okay, hold it your
There could
business.
be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Calm.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard
Hello,
place.
calm.
I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
Well, this looks promising in
Yo,
terms of
this gives me a
distance and
lot of
angle.
space.
An opportunity then to pull clear here.
Yeah, if I can just hit on target, he should be in.
Not a bad try by any means.
Hullet certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't
He's
dwell
found
on
a way
that.
to
He
go
needs to
down
pick
the other
himself up
end,
and move on.
Yamal.
Need to find a way.
And
This
that
is
is
good.
that.
We need to find a way to
France
get the
have
Aguero
held
in
on.
there.
They
How
have
are we gonna
doggedly,
do that?
sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. Pullet picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
Now we've tested that part now. Now what I'm interested in is, let me just go back here quickly. What I'm interested in, if this thing can. So what I'm interested in, if you go back here to the setup, right? How they get the Aguero in here? Where's the Aguero? What positions can we play? Where are you? There you go. So midfield, but again it's gonna be tiny. It's gonna be tiny. What if? And this is a man's size what if. What if we were to put? I've got an idea. What if we were to do this? Right? Do something like this, right? Then do something like this, right? Make it a straight shootout, then you go like that, right? There you go. Solution, right there. That's the setup, right? Then you go like this. You test it out now. Go like this, right? Literally go like that, and then get him in here. Right? Which seems to be quite good. So let's go like this. There you go. Problem solved. Problem solved. Now it's high, and then with him is medium. So therefore we need to shift him here. They go like that. I think this haram football. Yeah, because if we can get those two syncing together, let those 5 or 6 handle everything else on the bed, then we should be fine. Plus, from a set piece perspective, it's quite valuable as well. Let's go number. Yeah, you need to be 10. And then radio will need to be 2. Right? Also you need to be 8. Right? Canavaro 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right? 6. Nice. This might be the setup I've been looking for quite a while. Literally, if I can master this, literally we should be quite good. Should be quite good. In my shows, okay, let's go 0. No man. 2, the opponent. Left. 0. 0. X. Now this is the setup I've been dreaming of for quite a while. Work. This could absolutely work. Right. You come from front, let the guys handle it, then you should be okay. Okay. I think we're good. I think we're definitely. Let me just check in my shows quickly. Right. Yeah. Shouldn't be so much of an issue though. Oh. This looks tantalizing. This looks tantalizing. Okay, let's go again. Again, we need to test the model one more time just to make sure it actually works. Let's go there. 4, that. Excellent. Let's go. Now, this should complement or supplement the few items which I've been looking for quite a while. You know what? Another one could have been Valverde on the right midfield, but that's something which I can test at a bit of a later stage. Maybe after this, I can test Valverde at right mid, just to see how that will fare out as well. There you go. I just want to test it one more time. That's frustrating. Go test. Go test. See? Again, not too bad, but yeah, that's fine. Should be able to handle it. TikTok the King 667. Interesting.
So bring it on, hype. Game yet to kick off, the excitement already palpable. And that's boisterous, it is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform.
I wonder how they managed to get that together though.
And that gets things running.
It's always intriguing to see just how much influence Bonucci has over the game here.
Part of a famous back three, of course, that is written into Italian footballing folklore.
Yeah, and he was the most adept with...
Shoots to shoot! Big moment! Massive goal!
Not great.
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
France finding themselves unexpectedly behind.
Not all that shoot though.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Spread it left. Solar. And he's in on goal. Big chance!
Yeah.
And yes, it's there!
Yeah, that definitely. Because I think I know the reason why.
The starter's
I think I know the reason why. Because in the middle, you're not receiving so much
so
protection.
precise, the finish
I
sumptuous.
know what's happening.
Casabia are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling...
And it's been given away. He's found a way through. Oh, cracking. He's had a shot!
Why am I not able
That's what you
to
call
count the
inspired
window right now?
goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't
Yeah,
ask for much
abandoned
more
this.
than that.
I think I know what's happening. I think I know what's happening because literally...
And that's it. Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Begden alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.
I know what's happening. I'm gonna fix it just about now. I know what's happening now. So, what I'm gonna do, something which I can fix pretty quickly. I think I know what's happening now. It's because in the middle there is very low protection, right? They're being bypassed. So if you go back here to information, let's make it the back four for now, right? That could potentially work, right? Something like this, right? I've got an idea in terms of how we can deploy it a bit better. So those two go like this, right? And then, yeah, a bit of energy. Interesting. Okay, breakfast is there. Defensive part, right? Then we need a bit more of a balance view. You know what? This, or otherwise, what it could be, shift and right? Then shift this, then shift this, yeah, right? That should make a bit more sense. Let's see, is he stronger or not? Medium, but I suspect he's gonna be better. Right. Then you have those two sort of like biting around, right? Assisting when needs be. Then this, what I can do, I can shift it like so. Then go like so. Right. So basically you start for the middle a bit. And that shouldn't be so much of an issue. Okay, then no number. Seven. 9, 11. Yeah, that's fine. Then image rows and that row. Yeah. Okay, keep it to the 100. Let's test one more time. See what's gonna happen. Okay. Let's see. Let's match up command, isn't it? I'm not sure what's gonna happen there. Again, the first rank, which I don't mind, but this is sort of like the testers who need. Okay, they're quite spread out, which is fine. Keep it compact, keep it short, and it should be okay.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters.
It's going to force it to go straight in the
Just
middle.
listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And we're underway.
It's always intriguing to see just how much influence Bonucci has over the game here.
Part of a famous back three, of course, that is written into Italian footballing folklore.
Yeah, and he was the most adept with his feet and build-up play, Peter. I would say his style of play is more sweeper-like. It's going to be his job to mop up anything the backline wins back and then start zipping passes left, right and over the top.
That has not gone well.
So going to need to slow down
And
the
the
pace a
return
bit.
pass. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pinches it off him. Pepe going forward. Roberto Carlos. He's had it taken off him. Van Bronckhorst. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
It's a really well-measured ball. Maldini. Valverde. And this is Hullet. Both sides exercising caution for now. Oh, some astute defending there. De Rossi, this is a promising build-up. And here's Hullet. That is lovely. Toure defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And he cuts out the supply.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
Now it's Ibrahimovic.
That was lovely, that.
He's free, he has got space. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
It's just about keeping it clean right now.
Maldini getting forward. Van Bronckhorst is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. And here's Hullet.
I went straight into traffic there.
Yaya Toure. Messi. He's shifting through the gears here. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Van Bronckhorst. Now it's Del Piero. Nice control. Well, the defence just about came out on... Bullets! Vinicius Junior. Now it's Hullet. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Van Bronckhorst. De Rossi. And that's gone loose. Pepe. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. And here's Hullet. That's tidy. And Hullet! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Should have done a bit better.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Now then, the ball's come loose. Azar driving forwards. Pepe did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Pepe did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Maldini. Now it's Hullet. And that interception was
critical.
Most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Azar. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, that's nice. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He has found the way through.
Excellent.
And the shot! He scored!
That's one like it.
Well, that's very much changed the complexion. It's also changed mindsets and moods in both teams, and it had to...
There you go.
The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. France leading by 1 at the break.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
France have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. So straight into the second half. France leading courtesy of the game's only goal. Pepe. Cannavaro. De Rossi. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Valverde, never out of the action for very long. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ivory Coast have it back and can go again. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. France are ahead here by what is still the only goal. That's a good run down the left. And here's Del Piero. Now it's Pullet.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Ivory Coast are looking to go forward now. Can he get on the end of this? And this is Hazard. Shot a goal!
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Looking to play him in. Vinicius Junior is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Most likely there.
Maldini. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
And it's De Rossi. Hazard, very much a man of this moment.
Yeah.
Looking for options for movement. He's picked his way through. Messi! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score. Pullet receives it in a good position here. Del Piero was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He learned from it.
And Pullet! He ran himself into trouble there.
That's not going to work.
Away.
We literally baffled them to death.
Changement. Ivory Coast choosing to make the first change. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. And it's Albert Ferrer. And it's Del Piero. Now it's Pullet.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Now it's Del Piero. And that has left him in a heap. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Pepe cuts it out. France still ahead by the game's only goal. Van Bronckhorst can see things others simply cannot. Very much into the last knockings. Valverde, who does have an assist to his name. France couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Van Bronckhorst. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Hazard.
Just don't lose your concentration
Iniesta.
now.
Lopez.
Temps additionnel,
Bellucci.
1 minute.
And it's Valverde.
Well done.
And that will be the final
Haram
act.
football actually works.
France have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it.
Now I have a decision to make, right? Now if you go back here, just one more testing session before I sleep. Now, that works. What if we have 2 mid and 2 wide and 1 up front? Wait. I just thought of something. I just thought of something quickly. I have an idea. This should. Can it be a CM? So what happens if you drag this? Oh, that's easy. Then go like that. Right? Then do this. Huh, interesting. I haven't realized about that. That could actually work. Because he has the defensive nows, but going forward is not bad, right? You know what? That could work. And we haven't actually changed too much, have we? No, I don't think so. The only the difference is that this will need to change a bit, right? That actually makes sense. That actually makes a lot of sense now. Huh. What have we stumbled upon? What have we stumbled upon? This could be the one I'm looking for. If you go here, team image roles should be there, right? Yeah. Okay, let's give it a bash. Let's give it a bash. One last time before we need to knock off. Just wanna test this one more time because it gives us a sense of security as well. Just switch on this. Let's see if this works. That should be a 3-pointer theoretically. That should be a 3-pointer. But yeah, stranger things have happened before. Nah, should be a 3-pointer. I think this is pretty much a beginner stuff. I need to check what's gonna happen on Thursday as well. Makes you realize in terms of how they set it up though. So,
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up
not
for
a
it.
hot element at the moment. Let's see.
And we're underway.
It's always intriguing to see just how much influence Bonucci has over the game here.
Part of a famous back three, of course, that is written into Italian footballing folklore.
Yeah, and he was the most adept with his feet and build-up play, Peter. I would say his style of play is more sweeper-like. It's going to be his job to mop up anything the back...
Excellent. There we go.
Oh, it's fabulous!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent
That gives me
finish
an
from
idea of how
Mr.
to utilize this,
Magnificent.
guys.
This could be good. Very good.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated.
Should be there.
Strong running down that left flank. Pull it. Now it's Del Piero.
Right.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now who's going to be first to this? Nedved does well to get it back. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. That has been slung wide. De Rossi. Valverde. And it's Hullet. Hullet! Pinged towards the front line. Van Bronckhorst. France currently a goal to the good and with the lion's share of the ball. Cannavaro is very much of the non-shell pass school of defending. Oh, that's delightful. And here's Del Piero.
Just putting time.
That pass isn't the best. Valverde. Now it's Del Piero. Excellent challenge there,
Good
uncompromising.
position.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range.
Well, this certainly fits the bill when it comes to the man for the occasion.
Del Piero!
Not enough power.
Oh, smart save, he had plenty to do.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Showing great feet there. And it's De Rossi. Pull it. And this is Del Piero. That's destined for the flank.
Oh,
Azar can see things others simply cannot. Gets a good foot in there. Pull it. Now it's Azar. And he's had it nicked away. Cantona, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Van Bronckhorst scooting forward. Could go all the way here. Oh, that's fabulous. Just eases him off the ball. Forced to go back. Cannavaro. And here's Valverde. Oh, and pull it!
Right.
And the ball's come loose here. De Rossi. Now this could be a chance. And he is that.
Excellent.
And that's in. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So that's two now without... Great chance! That's another chance!
Should have done better.
No, it just wouldn't sit for him.
That's unlucky. The idea was really smart from me, and he's had a good go at it. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
There's the header! Torres with the clearance. No, he didn't quite meet it right.
I think he did really well to get the shot away, to be honest, given how much pressure he was under at the time.
Oh, he's been shoots! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. That is how you do it. A goal to launch his new life, his new chapter. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goal.
Well done.
And that's it. My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
I need to test it one more time. It's just something I need to test quickly. Okay. Not sure if it's still gonna be there though.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So off we go then. It is our understanding that they've gone with a 4-5-1.
Well, this setup, Peter, can be very defensive if that midfield is in place purely to form a protective layer in front of the back four. But it can also be the launch pad to very quick counter-attacks. If you can offer pace and accuracy on the front foot, it can have a devastating effect, actually, at the offensive end of the pitch, too.
And here's Del Piero!
Not bad.
And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Keeper's dealt with that. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Gullit. And here's Valverde. Gullit running with the ball. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
It's always intriguing to see just how much influence Bonucci has over the game here.
Part of a famous back three, of course, that is written into Italian footballing folklore.
Yeah, and he was the most adept with his feet and build-up play, Peter. I would say his style of...
He's had a shot!
Chance.
It's off target and by quite a way.
Ah, still waiting though.
Bonucci. Well, it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, they've been livelier and hungrier and looked the more likely to register first.
Bonucci is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Searching pass he's played there. That has been cut short. Gullit, nicely spread. Valverde. Valverde carries the ball down the right. That's Cannavaro. De Rossi. Pirlo did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Pirlo. Rizal. Great ball if he can get there. Cannavaro. And it's Valverde. To De Rossi. Maldini. And it's De Rossi. And here's Del
Excellent.
Piero!
It works.
Goal!
It
France!
absolutely works, actually.
France have fired themselves in front.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Gullit, who can single-handedly make a difference. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Stood up well to him there. And it's Pirlo. Busquets. Busquets. He's having a pop! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
Bonucci. Rafael Varane is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Here's Cannavaro. Pepe. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Valverde. Valverde makes a move down the right. France are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Busquets. And the assistant referee has his flag raised
Stretched a
for
bit there.
offside. It's a pretty loose pass. Pepe. Bonucci. Sends it crossfield. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's Gullit.
Additionnel.
This is Del Piero. Rizal is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot.
Yes.
That's it, 45 minutes up. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. France just ahead then as we reach 45 minutes.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game as well as intent, but I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
France have played well here and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0.
Changement pour Nice. Le numéro 18. À sa place.
So let's get the ball rolling.
Villa.
France definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Rafael Varane. And it's Maldini. Bonucci. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Rijkaard. Passes coming off in quick succession here. De Rossi can see things others simply cannot. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Out for a throw. Del Piero currently being consciously targeted.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Marquinhos did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Del Piero might well be in for a mouthful from his boss if his teammates don't get there first.
And here's Cannavaro. Pull it. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
The message is clear. None shall pass. Cannavaro. De Rossi. Cannavaro. For De Rossi. Cafu is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. That's been cut out, well played. Cannavaro. Valverde. Rizal. That's Busquets.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to...
Rizal! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Van Bronckhorst getting forward. Van Bronckhorst. Lovely feet. Pirlo. Rizal. Now it's Villa. Looking for a runner. Neatly clipped into space.
Nice really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Valverde chooses to go crossfield. Van Bronckhorst. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Showing good feet. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Del Piero. 1-0 as we head towards the end.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
De Rossi. Van Bronckhorst. That is good progress on the left. De Rossi, who's set up 1 goal so far, and he's been shifted off it.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Oh, that's well spotted. Pass somewhat off target. And it's Hullet.
Nice.
So that's
Hope
it.
the pass
It is
works.
all over.
It works.
France have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. Del Piero taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so.
Go back and review before we finish. Let's see. What will be the weakness here? And get more offensive options on the width, right here on the side. You can get more options on the width. Probably beneficial. Here and there, yeah. Now just can place in here, right? Yeah. Yeah, should be fine. To look at this again. Yeah, after how many? That's the question. Yeah, I'll think about it just about. Yeah, system works. Let me just leave it here for now.